My name is Jason Miller, founder of ServiceNow Solutions, and we're about to unlock the power of ServiceNow. I want to start off by thanking all 1,443 subscribers. All I have to say is that I could not have done this without you, so thank you so much. All you guys around the world, really appreciate it. And if you believe in transferring knowledge to people who need it most, just click on subscribe. I promise not to do anything with your user data. And also, if you want to contact me on LinkedIn, there is a video there about me that shows my LinkedIn profile. So, today, what we're going to talk about is how to set up a notification to alert the CIO or whomever we want when a VIP walks into the building. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to set up the notification based on the incident table. So when the incident form is filled out, which I'll show you in a second, and we have a VIP as the caller and the type is walk-in, then it'll trigger a notification. So how do we set up the notification? Well, first we're going to come to system notifications. I am logged in as an admin. So right here I'll click on notifications, and then the notifications table would come up. We could see right here, this is the table name in case we're interested in that. And basically I created one called VIP in the building, a little smiley with the, oh, there's a VIP in the building. So let's take a look at what's going on here. Here's the name, and the table is running off an incident, and then it is active. I could put in a little description if I want to, but I think the nuts and bolts of it probably a little bit more important. So one thing I want to note also is that I am in the advanced view. What that means is that you might have this field come up here called wait. This is pretty important if you have like display business rules or multiple updates that occur on a form, and you're triggering multiple notifications, which are basically duplicates, and you want to prevent that. That's what this wait function will do, and it's pretty much binary from what I can understand. It's either a 0 or 1 value. So when I mark it as 1, basically it's supposed to prevent multiple notifications to go out in the outbox. And maybe I'll show you a little bit more, a couple examples of how that works. So I'm just doing it on the conditions on the form whenever the record's inserted or updated, and it has to meet these conditions right here. And you'll notice I have a dot right here, so it's a dot walk, right? So the way, and I'll show you in a second how to dot walk for those of you who don't know how to do that. But basically we have here, caller VIP is true on the incident table, and then contact type changes to walk-in, and then it'll fire a notification. If we want to preview it, we would click the preview button. I'll just show you the dot walk real quick since I think that's pretty important. And basically what we would do is, first thing to do is if you want a dot walk, show related fields. That's the first thing we need to do. And now we can go to the caller field, and you'll see here it says user field. So it's going to the user table, and then I would find VIP, and then I have VIP right there, and I'll select that. Okay, so we don't really have any advanced conditions. And I'll just click back to the default view real quick just to show you how you won't see that wait fields on the when to send. So, okay, it's taking a second to update here. Come on now, you can do it. All right, there we go. So we'll see here that wait field is gone, and then I can't remember what else was over there, but that's gone too. Who do I want to receive this? Well, we got Jason Miller. Again, if we wanted to dot walk, like let's say we want, I don't know, the assigned to's manager to get notified, we could do that too. So it just depends on, you know, if that person had a manager in their sys user profile, and then we could even send it to groups and all that nice stuff. And then what it's going to contain. I just did, you know, basically what the incident number is, and that, you know, VIP in the building in the subject line, and then I added a couple things here like number, priority. And again, you know, we could go over here and find whatever's on the incident table. If we want to, you know, maybe it's important to put the caller in there. I don't know. just for thoughts that are here. Let's go ahead and do that. So let's back up. And one thing you'll notice with the spacing here is that it automatically double spaces. So one way to prevent that in the body of this email is to hold down Shift and then hit Enter. So same principle here. And I'll just add the caller's name. So let's get a caller right here. We have our caller ID. And I think we're good to go on this one, right? So I'll go ahead and hit Save. And if I want to, I can preview the notification also using some of the records that have been created. So I'll click on Preview. And then what will happen is we'll have a pop-up appear, hopefully. Okay, there we go. So now we can select whatever records we want. I don't know if any of these have the appropriate information. Maybe if I sort by number, I can look at one of the newer ones from today. Okay, so maybe this one. As you can see here, we have some stuff that's filled in. Great. And that validates that we're hitting the right fields or we're not. So it just depends on what you're looking to get out of that notification. All right, so you know what? I'm going to hit Advanced and just let it run. Then we're going to skip over here to our incident. So here we have Prissy Stark, who is a VIP. And one way we could verify that, well, the client script is running on this to show us that there's a little VIP flag here. And then also, if we wanted to verify, we could look at the flyout, and you'll see right here VIP is selected. So, and again, if you go to your form, and I'm not sure how your instance or your stack is configured, but VIP, you would have to put that on form and check it, or you put it in the table view and then mark your VIPs, but that would have to be marked as true. This is a new record right now. I just filled in, the basics here, what we need, our caller and our contact type is walk-in. So now I'm going to click Save, and it's going to generate a number right here, 2404. So there we go. Okay, so the number didn't appear. I'm sorry, so probably no display on that. So our number is right here, and I'm sure that your instance is way more sophisticated than this personal developer instance. Like this is probably read-only or whatever. And we'll see here we have some stuff running on it. And now how do we know that the notification went out? Well, we could check our email, but another way to do it is to check the outbox. But before we get to that, just want to add that our sponsor, Third Republic, is now looking for a ServiceNow developer. And I'll just scroll through here, and I'll let you look at it at your leisure if you want to rewind. And if you know anyone, the person to contact is Brad Potter. That's his number, that's his email address. And here is Brad's LinkedIn profile. So if you're looking to maybe find a position, or you know someone who's looking for a ServiceNow developer role, please contact Brad. And just want to thank Third Republic for being our only sponsor right now, which is really awesome. I'm really happy to report that we have a sponsor. And also, this week marked 1 year of Aspen Now on YouTube. And, it's been pretty awesome because of you guys. Brad will be at the Now Forum in London, 17th and 18th of October. So if you're not registered and you're in London, go ahead and register. So, and if you're in other parts of the UK, maybe you want to make the trip and meet some other ServiceNow professionals. Okay, so now let's go and check and see if that notification made it to the Outbox. So now what I'm going to do is refresh the list. And the way we get to Outbox is just to type in Outbox. What might happen also is when you come into the Outbox, just FYI, you're going to see nothing pop up. And I don't know why this happens, but basically you got to click All, clear that out. And then you'll see here, okay, your incident is gone. But now, what do we have here? VIP in the building. So it did work, great, and it was processed too. So that's very awesome thing there. Now, One thing we want to do is we're going to go back to our definition. I'm going to show you that wait scenario here. So let's say we just had the contact type. Instead of changes to, we'll have it is. Now there's a difference there, right? Because what we're saying is if these values are just sitting there and it doesn't necessarily change, but they're just sitting there, whenever it's inserted or more importantly updated, it's going to send a notification. So it's not asking like, hey, these are new values or these values have changed. It's basically saying, hey, if these two things are filled out this way, go ahead and send the notification. Now we'll see what happens if we go back to that record and we make some changes here. So now what I'm going to do is, I don't know, I'll change the category. If my form responds, come on form, you can do it. All right, there we go. So let's just change our category there. We'll hit save. And now maybe I'll change the subcat to antivirus. And hold on there, we'll hit save. And now let's take a look at our Outbox and see what happens here. Let's hit refresh. So it looks like it fired off another one. And how many do we have here? It looks like we just have one for right now. There might be one that's being queued up. So we would just refresh. Yeah, there we go. There's another one. Now you see what happened here? It ignored this one. And now this one is ready to go. So this one will probably turn to processed. And again, this is going to be something that it even ignored this one too. So that wait value is really helping out. Now let's take the wait off and see what happens. So we're going to make this 0. And we'll hit save. And now what I'll do is I'll just change, I don't know, let's just say business service. I don't even know if there's anything. I don't know. I'm sure what this exactly points to. So we'll see if there's anything in this table. Okay, there is something in this table. Great. We'll do BlackBerry. All right, we'll save one time, and then, I don't know. I'm going to put this as pending shipment. Let's do that. I'll hit save. And we'll notice that this on hold reason automatically changed. There's another video out there that shows you how to do that. And let's go to our Outbox again. And I'll just do a refresh. And you'll see here, okay, so it looks like it ignored one, it processed one, processed this one too. So looks like some of these are being sent out, some aren't, but generally what we would want to do is we would want to make sure that we have that wait at a 1 in order for them to be ignored. Yeah, and you can see even more here looks like are ready, so we'll see if maybe I can refresh it one more time and see if they get processed. So it looks like they're still ready and waiting to go. But as you can see here, it's quite the mess. And this is one of the things that we really want to be cognizant of when we're setting up notifications is those conditions and condition builder. So, and also, I would say just pro forma, I would have a wait of 1 in almost all my notifications. And I don't know why this is in the advanced view. This seems like something that should be just kind of like, part of the default setup. But, there's probably a reason for that I don't know about. So that covers our topic for today. And I'll even refresh one more time just to see if any of these got processed. Yeah, as you can see here. Okay, boom, boom, boom. And here we go. There's another one too. So we'd have a lot of notifications going out. And I'm not sure if our customers would be happy with that. So that's our lesson for today. My name's Jason Miller, founder of ServiceNow Solutions. And we just unlocked the power of ServiceNow.